Have you ever met someone so stingy he denied himself food, comfort, only to lose everything in the end? Long ago, in a small Nigerian village, there lived a man known as Okpa Aku EriEri. Okpa Aku EriEri means a man stingy to himself, and truly, no name could have described him better. He was a teacher in the local community school, well respected for his job, but known for one thing above all else: his stinginess. Even though he earned a good salary, Okpa Aku EriEri never allowed himself to enjoy life. He dreamt of leaving the village and traveling abroad to London to further his education. To achieve this dream, he saved every coin he earned. And because there were no banks at that time, he dug a secret hole behind his mud house and hid his savings in a clay pot underground. Every payday, without fail, he would bury his salary in coins untouched. But he was stingy not only to others, but also to himself. In his house, he could afford chicken, goat meat, or the best meals the market had to offer. Yet he refused. He ate only plain fufu with watery soup, drank palm wine from a calabash, and dressed in faded clothes. People whispered, "What kind of man denies himself even the simplest comfort?" Living with him was a young boy, taken in to help with house chores, but the boy's life was no better. Okpa Aku EriEri made the boy work long hours on his farm under the hot sun. After harvesting yams, maize, or vegetables, he would send the boy to the market to sell everything, and then take every coin the boy earned to bury in his clay pot. At home, the boy was given only leftovers to eat. His body grew thin, his face hollow, his energy drained. Villagers began to notice the boy's suffering. They pitied him, but Okpa Aku EriEri did not care. All he thought about was his dream of London. One morning, the boy could take no more. Weak and frail, he tied his few belongings into a bundle and left Okpa Aku EriEri's house before he starved to death. Okpa Aku EriEri did not chase after him. Instead, he continued saving, continued dreaming. Years passed, and finally, the day of his dream came. Okpa Aku EriEri told the villagers with pride, "Soon, I will travel to London to study further." He carried his suitcase with confidence, his chest high, his eyes shining with ambition. But when the time came to gather his savings, disaster struck. He dug up the clay pot where he had hidden his fortune, opened it, and what he saw made his heart stop. Ants, black ants. They had crawled into the pot and eaten through everything, leaving his coins corroded, worthless, and destroyed. Okpa Aku EriEri fell to the ground and wept. All his years of hard work, all his sacrifice, all his stinginess, wasted. He had denied himself happiness, starved the boy who lived with him, and earned the scorn of his neighbors. Yet in the end, he had nothing. And so the story of Okpa Aku EriEri reminds us, what good is wealth if it is never enjoyed, never shared, and never brings joy to others?